and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The race starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Happy Friday to everybody out there in Discord land. It's iRacing Friday night with the Midwest Motorsports Truck Series. Thanks to everybody for joining us. No surprise, your points leader, Dustin Reinstedel, in the 11 has put it on the pole tonight. So happy to be back. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than with you guys right here, right now. 113 laps. Race is underway. We have a great field of 14 trucks tonight. Dustin Reinstedel always keeping that line low, making sure nobody gets under him, especially for the first few laps. Mile and a half, 20-degree banking in the corners. And we're back to racing Truck Series style. Dustin Reinstedel leading the way. He's won every race except for one. Shout out to Trevor Mack for covering for me while I was away. Good news is I won the win. Not 100% yet, but I'm glad to be feeling enough to step back in the studio and come racing with you guys tonight. We're looking from the back of Dustin Reinstedel's truck, looking at the number 88, Jason Phillips. We come across one more time. I have a full control panel that has all kinds of new cameras and everything's all over the place. I did not study up for it. Really good racing here though. George Harris looking up at Norm Snyder in the 28, George Harris in the 87, and Marco Lavery, the 23 right behind him. And don't forget about Robert Lavery in that chrome green number 33 right behind him. And Jason Phillips making an attack on Dustin Reinstedel early. He's looking for him. This is what Jason sees out of his helmet. Right in the slipstream. Remember, we only have 2 sets of tires for 113 laps. The pit window is 25 to 30 laps. Doesn't quite go into 113 easily, so we'll see if there's some funny strategy going on. Might be some here. Bringing up the rear right now might be playing a strategy game. We try to go long in this first run. We'll see what happens. Man, are we having fun yet? 14 trucks. See some new guys. Charles Smith, the first time I've seen you. Riley Harris. Thanks for joining the Midwest Motorsports Truck Series. There we go. Now we can get... Oh, we got a battle. Norm Snyder having to defend from George Harris. This is a battle for position. There's Norm. He's under attack as well. So it looks like we can move George Harris up a spot. Norm Snyder's still under attack. Marco Lavery also gets by. Well, not yet. We're side by side. Norm on the 28 on the inside. Marco Lavery just ahead on the outside. Now he's under attack from Charles Smith. In the 29, we'll get a closer look at Charles Smith here. Sorry. battle box. We're riding along with P7 Charles Smith in the white and black truck. Just behind him, Robert Olavison and Robert Lavery. The battle of the robbers. Duking it out. James Olavison in the 90. Trying to figure out a way around Robert Lavery. Right along with James Olavison in the Air Force truck. Up front, Buster Nystad still holding off Jason Phillips in his tail. Jason might be doing some lifting and coasting. And it looks like we can move Carl Smith up a spot. They're going back and forth. We're watching it. From James Olavison, we're watching Robert Lavery and Robert Olavison go at it. There's a secret to saving tires or saving fuel. We'll find out. 22 is a good-looking truck with Robert Olavison. Bush. Making me thirsty? No change up front. Jason Phillips right on the gearbox with Dustin Ronstadt. They have just over 1 second over Riley Harris in third. And Riley Harris has a good full second over George Harris as well. Then Marco Lavery rounds out the top 5. Jason Phillips in the Big Ass Fans number 88. I haven't seen that hot pink Big Ass Fans paint this year, so I like it, Jason. I like what you've done there. So glad to be back. Trevor Mack has a holiday party tonight. So we're living vicariously through him. It's always better with him here. Let's see if there's some cats. We could possibly get somebody, an in-race reporter, to join us a little later on as the race develops. Right now, we're all good. Jason Phillips not in a hurry to make the pass for the lead yet. Still being cautious. Looking for lap 25 to 30 for the pit window to open. Who's going to be aggressive with the pit window? If you're not with us, you're missing out. You can always go to midwest-motorsports.com. Join in some of the fun. Michael Samia bringing up Tail End Charlie right now. They also call it the Red Lantern, Lantern Rouge. But he's making his way up to John Aslan. Great to see the 25 of John Aslan tonight. I feel like I haven't said hello to John for a little while. His son Nicholas Aslan usually joins us. We miss him too. Life gets in the way sometimes. And Michael Samia is only 8 seconds off the leader, so we've seen a lot of green flag racing this season. I mean, full races with only green flags. So congrats to all these truckers for keeping it clean. Good job. I hope we get some more of that. Let the race play out naturally. Not everybody likes those kinds of races. But you see Michael Samia in the SNS towing machine underneath John Aslan. hustle and get it back. These guys are still 8 seconds behind the leader. Mo Snyder and Marco Labor still having a great battle. Looks like Charles Smith now in the middle as well. So here we are, riding with Robert Labor, Chrome Green, looking up at Charles Smith. 20 degrees of banking. This is the closest battle on the track right now. A couple different lanes being driven. Tire wear, tire temperature, with only 2 sets of tires on the garage. In the pit lane, you're gonna have to run at least 2 sets, twice for 2 stints. So whatever you can do to save tires now will pay off later. Is it gonna pay off enough? That is the question. Robert Labor getting closer, and it looks like Michael Harris Jr. taking a dive in that 40 truck underneath Robert Olavison in the 90. Michael Harris Jr. looking good. My broadcast partner on the Sunday Stock Car Series. You're doing a great job since I've been out. So thanks to Michael Harris for filling in, doing it solo. It's not easy. But it sure is fun, especially when we got good, clean racing like we're seeing tonight in the Memphis Motorsports Truck Series. All right, 24, pit window's about to open up as we see Michael Harris Jr. in the 40 going inside. There's Robert Olavison in the 90. We're riding with Michael Harris Jr. He goes side by side across the line one more time. Who's going to try to get some track position back on this first stint and take tires? Oh, so close. Good job, Michael. Is able to stay off the 90. Chrome wheels on the 90 look great. I admit, James. Michael Harris finally completes the pass. He had to work really hard for it because we're coming up on the pit window. Pit window is open now. Jason Phillips just over half a second behind. Truck Series first race here in 1996. Max Braid won in a Chevrolet. $631,000 purse. A lot of money now, but in 1996 it was even more money. That's when I said it stays out. Nobody's in the pits yet. We are rocking. It's so good to be back. Thanks to everybody for all your support. Really got me through some pretty rough times. You never know what it's like till you're actually in the trenches. So shout out to all of the excellent care I received at Piedmont Hospital and Shepherd Center. Here comes Dustin Reinstedel. Can he roll it down? We go into the pit lane. Jason Phillips follows him. Robert Olavison, John Aslin. Everybody's coming in. We will ride with Jason Phillips as he goes through his pit stop. It's going to give George Harris a point for leading the lap. And here we come. Into the pit lane. Let's hope everybody finds their box. Riley Harris in the all chrome red. Number 49, no tires. Jason Phillips on his tail. Jason Phillips now ready to rock. Pit stops. Dustin Rice had about a full second longer on his stop. See if I can find one of these pretty new toys I got to play with on the broadcast. Shout out to Josh Watt. Adam Zaldago Chair. Help putting the layout together. We got some new toys. It's about time starting to get somewhere. Pit lap is fine. Pit lap 28. Pit time 8.9. And Dustin Reinstetter, pit lap 28, 9.8. So yeah, full second. Oh, for Dustin Reinstetter. And maybe Jason took a little bit less fuel. Very cool toys to play with. Thank you, Josh. Currently second, no laps led for Jason Phillips. All right, looks like everybody has completed their pit stop. Everybody came in at 28 and 29. So the pit window played out perfectly. Michael Samia up to 9th with a 10-second stop. Came in on lap 29, 10-second stop. And he was 14th, 13th coming in that pit cycle. So shout out to Michael Samia for getting it slowed down. He's in a battle, though. He's going to have to fight for it. This me and James Olavison. Michael Samia on the outside of the 90, but we can go some pit times for him. Michael Samia, 10.0 seconds. James Olavison, 10.08 as well. So even Stevens on the pit time. And now Michael Harris Jr., the 40, wants some of James Olavison. 12-second stop for Michael Harris. So that may be why he dropped a couple positions. Michael Samia has been a factor of that. But first stop, get all the jitters out. Let's go racing. 33 of 113. Truck Series has had 33 races. Corey Heim won the last race in March that the Truck Series had. Go back up front, see what Jason Phillips has. For Dustin, nothing yet. Remember, these tires now have 30 laps on them. Well, 35 laps on them. Fast. All right. See what Jason Phillips' fast lap so far this race was. 30.3. Turn around, settle 30.3. So pretty even. We got a race here, guys. In 5 seconds, back to third place, Riley Harris. 30.4, only a tenth slower. So Riley Harris is up here in third place on merit. Good job. See if he got under a 10-second stop. 8.9 seconds, that's rocket fast. As fast as your leader. So well-timed pit stop, getting in and out of the box. Looks easier than it really is. Ooh, 1.7 now. Jason Phillips losing ground. Here is the leader, 1.6 seconds up the road. Barely in the shot. There's the blimp view. Thanks to the Goodyear blimp. Keeping it rolling. Closest battle on the track is between John Aslan and Ron Schamer. Three-way battle here. Ron Schamer, John Aslan, and Robert Olavison. What can John Aslan do? Ride with him. Get on the nose instead of the gearbox. Okay. Looking up at the Pinzo track. Ron Schamer, ooh, gets a good run. The exit turn 2, it's going to run turn 3 now. Into turn 4. John Aslan looks underneath the 97. Can he make it stick? They go across the line. Ron Schamer has it for now. John Aslan in the 25 Harley Davidson machine. Robert Olavison right behind, lurking in the back should anything happen. 2.2 seconds now of the lead for Dustin Reinstedel as he checks out on Jason Phillips. Dustin Reinstedel has set sail. Marco Lavery and Robert Lavery going at it. Here they are. We ride with Marco on the inside of the 33. Robert. Side by side. Very trusting of each other. I hope they're on a voice chat or their spotters are giving them good information. 23 and the 33. Robert Lavery going around the outside.
Round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Look at Marco fighting back. Marco's not going to give it to him. Nor should he. Working lap 44. Working lap 45, I should say. What does this button do? Are you seeing this? Let's see. It blows up. I'll be back. 113 laps. Oh, that's useful. Race recap. All right. Leader Dustin Reinstedel. 2 lead changes during the pit cycle. Dustin gave it up, then he got it back, so it's 2 lead changes. All right, should be coming up on lap traffic here pretty soon. I can find the track map. These fancy buttons. Here we go, we're riding along the number 11. Looking for the number 29. Oh, there he comes into the pit stop. 29 in the pits. 14. That might be. Yeah. Oh, it's 14th place. All right, points. We're looking for 13 on the dot. 12 and 13 are going at it. Let's see if we can check in. Robert Olafson and Ron Schamer still. Olafson in the bush, number 22, making it back. Olafson move him up a spot on Ron Schamer. Ron Schamer knows that there's a lot of racing left as we're coming up on lap 50. 28, 28, 56. So we'll be looking for Dustin between 55 and 58. And I expect that you're going to take tires then. All right, so the M&Ms going around the track are simply car position, not necessarily car number. But with the green circle around the outside, the position that we're riding with. Looking back, he's pulled away from Ron Schamer now. Almost 4/10 of a second. And here's Dustin Reinstedel working his way to try to find the pit stop. That's the pit exit. Pit lane 2 will be the entry. Now I know where the buttons are. We'll go back to TB1. 5 or 6 more laps. For your leader, Dustin Reinstedel, is also the points leader. He lost his first race this season. Talk about domination, domination from Dustin Reinstedel. Won every race except Daytona last week. Zachary Tyler, who's noticeably absent today, won the Daytona International Speedway race. Great call from Trevor Mack. But Riley Harris has made up some ground on Jason Phillips. We've got a race for second place right now. We're just before the second pit stop of the race. Riley Harris is headed the right direction. Did a great job of saving tires, conserving tires, riding nice smooth lines. And now Riley Harris trying to make a move for second place. Does he wait until after the pit stop? No, Jason Phillips goes high. The good looking red chrome. And look at this. Charles Smith on fresh tires. That is the difference in what tires will do for you. He feels like a superhero as he unlaps himself once from these guys. We got a race. He's done it. Riley Harris has got around Jason Phillips. And now George Harris in the 87 gets around Jason Phillips. So Jason Phillips headed the wrong direction. Great job to keep it clean. Jason Phillips is definitely good at his race strategy. He knows you don't get any points for winning lap 54. And now look at this. George Harris has got around Riley Harris. Awesome racing here. The Midwest Motorsports Truck Series. If you're not here, you're missing out. Midwest-motorsports.com is where you can find us. Ron Schamer comes into the pit for his second stop. Jason Phillips second in points, but 31 points back. As Dustin goes around the 90, thank you. Thank you, James Olavison. All right, does Dustin Reinstedel do it this time? No, he stays out. Going one extra lap. Let's see if George and Riley do the same. Shows you how much of a lead Dustin Reinstedel's got. As Jason Phillips stays out as well. Michael Samia has worked his way all the way back up to P5. from tail end Charlie, P14, all the way up to P5. That's what patience will do. Here he comes, Dustin Drysdale into the pits. He got it loaded up just in time. Who else is coming in? That gives 87, George Harris, points lead, or the point for leading the lap. Michael Samia, Norm Schneider, everybody else coming in. Here's Dustin Reinstedel. Got to give a shout out to 87, George Harris, and the Dan O's machine. As he tries to get it low down, does he slow it down in time? Oh, just barely makes it in time for the cone. Nice job. Nice job, 87. Dustin Reinstedel's on his way out. Jason Phillips has made it past Riley Harris. We'll see where George Harris comes out in relation. All right, Lavery is in. I knew Dustin Reinstedel was going to go through. Where's Jason Phillips? There he is coming around past the pit entry. And where's George Harris? Pulling out. Jason Phillips should show up on the screen any minute. But George Harris with a great run here. There's Jason Phillips. I don't know if he's going to have enough momentum to get around him, but he's sure going to try. Looking outside. Into turn one we go. Did a great job leaving plenty of room on the outside. This battle is not over. Jason Phillips 13 seconds behind Dustin Reinstedel. Look at some pit times now that the cycle is going through. Riley Harris in the 49 probably had lowest lap, but 14 seconds. So I can tell you that everybody took tires that go around. So only one more set of tires on the track in the pits. So when do you use them? This battle is not over. Last lap time showing on the screen. Got a three-way battle here for second. Riley Harris, third of these three cars. We get them all in the same shot. Here we go, three-way battle. 2, 3, and 4 on your screen. Nice arcs for everybody. Everybody's got fresh tires. Dustin Reinstedel with a 30.23, his fastest lap of the race. 30.6 that time by, so he's still not pushing his tires too much. Jason Phillips doing everything he can to lead this three-way train around. And the 49 of Riley Harris, 30.4, 0.2 of a second faster. Just right along with Riley Harris. See what he's doing so special. In the cockpit. Everybody's still on the lead lap. Congrats, guys. What a great race we have here in this Midwest Motorsports League. Fastest truck on the track right now. You're riding with them, Riley Harris. Jason Phillips up to 30.6 that time, but not a 30.4. 30.3 for George Harrison. 30.2 for Riley Harris. So, shout out to all these truckers. Doing a great job. I love it, man. You cannot go wrong at Las Vegas. If you want to get started, Midwest-Motorsports.com is where you can find us.
Are you tired of milquetoast lawless racing and ready for a real league? Then you need Midwest Motorsports. Our iRacing Cup, Truck, and Road series are unrivaled and make grown men cry. Featuring active race control and an active Discord server. Say goodbye to cheese wagon free-for-alls and hello to the best league racing you'll find anywhere. Want more? Who doesn't? Catch our weekly podcast, complete with member interviews, race reviews, standing updates, and rig tips and tricks. Live race broadcasts with announcer commentary.
And Ty Williams in the 81 in the red car. Jason Huffman gets in between them.
Fridays, Truck Series. Sundays, Cup Series. Tuesdays, Road
Stock
Series.
car.
Visit Midwest-Motorsports.com to sign up for free and see if you have what it takes to not finish last. Our next season starts soon. Scan the QR code to sign up now, unless you like being taken out in Turn 1 by noobs.
Who likes being taken out in Turn 1 by noobs? I don't think anybody does. We can all get on board with that. Dustin Reinstedel, your leader. "12 seconds in front of Jason Phillips." If you haven't given this video a like, if you haven't subscribed to our page yet, please do so. It means a lot. Our broadcast team, all volunteers, to stay motivated. "12 seconds in front of Jason Phillips." George Harris hot on the tails of Jason Phillips, though. Don't count George Harris out. Battle for the podium is going to continue to heat up as we're coming up on 40 laps to go. All right, 87 getting some love on the live stream. Let's go, George, number 87, as he makes a move up to P2. It's not easy to pass Jason Phillips. Jason Phillips held him off for as long as he can. Can you hold him off? Jason Phillips is not going to sit by and let him go. Really close racing, though, for the championship. I know we're early. This is race 6, I believe, in the season of 22. So lots of racing left, but I gotta tell you, the rest of the season is going to be like this. anything can happen. Dustin Reinsettle has made it known that he's not going to be able to make every single race. So does that open the door for somebody? Dustin Reinsettle and his lovely lady are expecting number 1. Dustin won't tell us how many he wants to have, he and his wife want to have. But we got to start with number 1. So congratulations to Dustin. Hoping for a healthy baby. You know, life gets in the way of the championship, and that's okay. Gladly trade another championship for a healthy baby in the Reinsettle family. Dustin's already got his iRacing gloves set up for the toddler. And look at this, Riley Harris still hanging in here with Jason Phillips. All right, what's up? Dustin Reinsettle, unbeatable so far. What a great season he's having. Is that Trevor Mack in the booth? If you see me and you want to chime in, Trevor, hit that unmute button and just make yourself at home. Come on in. I can use some help as we go around the last 32 laps, 33 laps.
You got me?
Hey, Trevor Mack, how you doing?
I'm a little late, but I'm here.
Hey, man, thanks for coming in. I hope you didn't get too many drink tickets on your way home. It looks like you made it past all the Mounties. On your way home from the Christmas party? Or not? Sorry, maybe they don't do drink tickets in Canada.
No, I'm good. A little hammered, but I'm here.
All right. Well, man, Dustin Reinsettle has been unchallenged so far. Jason Phillips tried to hang with him as long as he could. He now has a 13-second lead. Everybody's got one set of tires left on the pit lane wall. So, yeah, look at the 87 making a hard charge for second place.
Yeah, look, now. George Harris. Way to go.
Las Vegas. Tell me something I don't know about Las Vegas, man. Where you want to go and who you want to ride with?
Oh boy. Well, the stream is frozen on me. I don't know if that's there we go. Personally, Las Vegas, I really like it. The exit is a little bit different than all the other mile and a halves that you drive. I find that if you stay low on the exit of the turn as opposed to sliding up like you do at most tracks, it helps that a lot. Dustin's obviously figured something out here. It looks like a typical Midwest race this season with Dustin and Jason Phillips at the front, but it's nice to see the 87 up there too.
Heck yeah. Michael Samia was dropped all the way down to 14th before the pit stop. First pit stop, he's made it all the way back up to P5. So hard to count him out. He does have 20 seconds, well, 16, 17 seconds to make up. Gonna need some help with yellows. We haven't seen any yellows tonight. Very rarely have we seen any yellows this season. So
yeah, I think we've had one, at least only one in the races maybe two. There was one at Milwaukee right at the start, and then another one at Daytona. So, yeah, pretty clean driving between all these truck drivers this season, which is nice to see, but it also helps certain drivers run away with the lead here.
Right. Riding with Norm Schneider. Looking up at Lavery in 33.
Well,
Man,
we're
I tell you,
glad to have you back, James. I'm sorry
yeah.
couldn't join you for the beginning of this race, but it's not the same without you, so happy to hear your voice again.
Oh man, I'm happy to be back. Once again, shout out to all the excellent care I received at Piedmont Hospital and Shepherd Center in Atlanta, but no disrespect, I'm happy to be out of the hospital, eating my own food, sleeping on my schedule as opposed to somebody else's. So nowhere else I'd rather be on this Friday night than with my buddies hanging out in the Midwest Motorsports Truck Series. We're coming up on pit stops. We can make it from here.
So they have to make one more stop, right?
Yes. Nobody can go. And I'm sorry that I'm not. Let me see if I can. Now we got these fancy new.
Oh, here they come.
Yep. Dustin's coming in. The 87 comes in with him. Jason Phillips in with him.
Yeah. Samia too. Looks like everybody's making their way to pit road. Except for Robert Lavery. Both the Laverys.
We can make it from here. Oh, look at that. We got. Oh, that's Norm. Okay. No disrespect, Norm. I don't think Norm was in the hunt. All the red cars kind of threw me off. Dustin Reinstedt with a 12 or 13 second lead. Coming into the pit stop is going to keep it. George Harris and Michael Samia. Where is Jason Phillips? Did he not take tires? My lifetime is stalled on me, so let's see if I can message Josh real quick. Take it away.
Yeah, I don't have it in front of me, but it looks like he gained at, I don't know, what, 6 or 7 seconds. So that kind of sounds like no tires to me, but not sure why you would do that.
14
oh,
seconds.
but a 14-second pit stop. Okay.
Yeah, he took tires. It still came out third, second.
Yeah,
So
did Dustin have a bad stop?
In the 87, right after George Harris. His pit time was 15.4, so that's enough to lose the gap back to Jason. Maybe he missed the spot.
Reinsettle was, what, 11 or 12 seconds up on them, and now only 6, so interesting. I did see that Dustin had another truck, lap truck entering pit road right in front of him, so maybe that held him up a little bit.
Sure. Not worth the risk. When you got 13 seconds, you can give up a little bit to make sure you keep it clean.
Yeah, why not? You speed, it's going to ruin your race, so just take it easy.
Or getting a wreck, you ruin your 31-point lead. I'm loving all the new toys on the control panel. Great.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Loving every minute of it.
I do enjoy the tower more than the ticker that we had before.
Yeah, sure. I think they go back and forth in real life on both. So.
We also got Riley Harris in the 49, 4th place, George Harris' son. Only his 2nd race this season. I do love that paint scheme. Gorgeous truck.
I agree. Coca-Cola made and bottled in Atlanta. World of Coca-Cola, right? You can throw a rock in my condo and get the World of Coke.
There you go.
All the different Cokes from around the world. All the different flavors. It's pretty amazing. And the chrome, how can you go wrong? Chrome red, matching rims.
The car number design too. It's pretty cool.
49. Yeah, it's all right.
It's interesting. Jason Phillips, second place. I feel like this has just been the story in every race this season. Is Dustin has the lead. Jason's trying to figure something out to be faster than him, and I feel like in every race we've had, by the end of the race, their lap times become pretty even. It just takes Jason so long to kind of figure out what line he should be running, how easy to take it. And I just wish if there was a caution or something that would bring them back close together. It'd be interesting to see how they could duke it out now that they've had 100 laps under their belt.
Yes, and always when you're following in the dirty air, you can't run right exactly in the same arc. There's the last lap time on the tower.
Yeah, so Dustin's still a little bit faster. Phillips was faster when they first came off pit road.
Don't count out the 87. I tell you, he made a pass on merit on Jason Phillips, and now.
Yeah, I mean, all the top five are pretty fast. Looking there, Samia's actually got the fastest lap time last time by. Actually, I guess 1/1000th slower than the 87. So, yeah, caution would be nice. This is we'll have to bring up the fun flag or whatever we call the competition caution that we wish that you could throw, make it a little bit more interesting. But yeah, for now, Dustin's still kind of stomping the field with these guys.
All right, so other than staying low on the exits, any tricks around Vegas here?
I mean, it's kind of just your cookie cutter 1.5 mile oval apart from that. And that's just my personal preference. I don't know if that's what you should be doing. I just found that helps me. You kind of drive it a little bit like Charlotte, let off a little bit going into the entrance of the turn to save some tire. You could probably go wide open on new tires if you wanted to. Yeah, I didn't get any chance to run any practice before this, so I don't know with the track temps what exactly it's handling like for these guys, but definitely my favorite 1.5 mile track, I'd have to say.
Here we go, a live battle box for second place. John Aslan wants a piece of the action. Oh, it looks like he's lapped down. So Jason Phillips and George Harris is really who we're watching.
Yeah, pretty even lap times between the two, but the 87 seems like he's slowly gaining. Every couple of laps is able to run something better than the 88.
I thought Riley was a little closer. Here's Sevilla. Sevilla's trying to make a battle back. Can he break into the top four with only 14 laps to go? You have to work hard. 31-0, 31-2, so he gained 0.2 on the 49 that last lap back.
George Harris has really impressed me, though. Just watching him improve over last season, I feel like every week he's just gotten a little bit better. And this is the second race now, I guess, this season that he's kind of been in the top three the whole time. Yeah, a nice improvement over last season. It's good when we can see these guys, kind of come into their own over the course of multiple seasons.
For sure. As the race now heats up, it's right along with George Harris.
Yeah, he's right there now.
He is on his bumper. 13 laps to go next time by.
Interesting. They didn't pit that long ago, but the 87 seems to have so much more speed. So I don't know if the tire wear just falls off really quickly here. But the 87's definitely doing something right, and 88 slipping back a little bit.
Yeah, I think the 88 used up the goodie on his tires earlier, and George Harris here has let his tires slowly warm in, and now we're side by side. This is for second place.
And the 11's not even pulling away from them that much. They're still just over 7 seconds behind, which is pretty much the same as it was after the pit stop.
Yeah. Here we go, side by side.
George has got it.
He's gone once again. Second place. Jason Phillips wants it back as he goes down on the apron, but not enough momentum. And Jason Phillips now is going to be under attack from Riley Harris.
Yeah, Riley's really gained on him too, because we couldn't even see him in the picture before.
We got action. Las Vegas is known for action. 7-second lead for Dustin Reinsettle. Total domination this season.
Yeah,
from
George
Dustin
Harris
Reinsettle.
is a little bit faster. Looks like about half a tenth faster on the last lap, but with 9 laps to go, he's not gonna gain 8 seconds. But he's definitely got the fastest truck on the racetrack right now.
Jason Phillips fighting back. This is the first time I've seen the Cancer Sucks hot pink from Jason Phillips. The 88 Big S fans. Junior look-alike. Not sure if he's been racing it.
No, that's the first time I've seen it as well. He seems to be able to hold the bottom a lot better. Getting a little bit of a run on the 87. Might be able to pass him back before this race is over. If only this was the battle for the lead.
Yeah, come on, fat fingers, get on the nose. What are Danos? Is that a Canadian blue jean or is it just a Dano?
You know, we looked this up a couple of weeks ago. Josh told me what it was, and I forget.
It's okay. What Josh says goes in one air and not the other thing.
Yeah, whatever it is, we don't have it in Canada. But it was like a seasoning. Yeah. I was gonna say pickles for some reason, but I knew that wasn't right.
Chipotle seafood, all kinds. Spicy barbecue, sweet Caribbean, taco.
Guess you've never tried it either.
Nope. Atkins Bloody Mary. Butter duck. That sounds good. Butter steak. Cajun. Seasoning. Jalapeno. Alright, making me hungry. Gotta stop. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy your week off. 4 laps to go. And Jason Phillips gets second spot back.
Yeah, these guys still 8 seconds behind the leader, but the closest battle on the racetrack.
So what do? Do you stay in his tire tracks and get the slipstream? You go offline and look for a downforce on the nose? How do you
I
attack?
like that bottom line, and the 87's giving it to him. Just personally, the way I drive, I've never really been able to make speed anywhere other than the bottom line here. Now the 87's going to block him. But yeah, the 88 seems to have that bottom line figured out. He just needs one little mistake from the 87.
Well, nobody's beyond making mistakes. But you know they're smiling ear to ear and they're singing tonight. The two to
Oh,
go,
yeah.
Dustin Reinfeldt, he just keeps it on the track. We're going to stay with these guys. The race for second.
Yeah, he's got to run to the outside. If he can hold it up there,
Keep him pinched down.
takes away the 87's preferred line. He should be good going into the backstretch here.
Look at him go. Jason Phillips. Now, can they cross over once again?
Yeah, he learned something riding behind that 87 for about 10 laps. He's like, how are you so fast? Let me copy that.
White flag is out for the 11 truck of Dustin Reinsettle. Nobody in his way. Race for second. Oh, Jason Phillips is pulling away now. 0.3 of a second. Dustin Reinsettle in the number 11. Upview golf coach takes the win. Dustin Reinsettle, win number 5 of 6 for the season. And where's Jason Phillips? Just in front, George Harris. What an incredible race. I know 3 guys are going to be happy. We're going to talk to them here in just a minute. Michael Samia, the great P5. You'd be proud of that. SNS machine. Marco Lavery, P6. Norm Snyder, 7th. I should let you do that. Results, overall show.
Yeah, they moved everything around on you, James.
Yeah, I see that.
You gotta refine where all the buttons are.
Results.
There we go. All right. So I'll take you through the finishing order here. 14th place was Charlie Smith. 13th was James Olavison. 12th was Michael Harris Jr. 11th was Robert Olavison. 10th was Ron Schomer. 9th, John Aslin. 8th was Robert Lavery. 9th, Norm Snyder. 6th was Marco Lavery. 5th, Michael Samia. 4th was Riley Harris. And we'll be interviewing the top 3 here shortly coming up. 3rd place, George Harris. 2nd place, Jason Phillips. And for the 5th time this season, your winner, Dustin Reinsettle, in the number 11.
We'll see if we can move George Harris up. I don't see him in a race chatter yet, but sure he'll be here shortly. What an incredible race to welcome me back, man. I couldn't ask for any more. Dustin Reinsettle still lighting up the rear tires for his victory lap. There's George Harris. Let's get him up here. Broadcast booth. Okay.
Sorry, I just moved him.
Oh, all right. Well, man, what a great race for 2nd and 3rd. Of course, never hurts. Battle for the lead, but George Harris, welcome to the Midwest Motorsports podium. Congratulations. You got us? See if I can.
I think he's on mute on his end.
I think it's on your end there, George. What great racing, man. We saw that whole final, after that final pit stop. What a great race. George Harris, we're talking to you, man.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
There I go. Sorry about that. Little difficulties there. I'm not used to Discord, but hey, thanks. First of all, welcome back, James, and thanks for what you and Trevor do every week. It's great to finally get in the on the podium here and get to speak to you guys. What a race! What a race with me and Jason there. Of course, Dustin checked out like usual. I just don't know what he's got there, but I'd like to see what he's got under his hood. What fun. That was a lot of fun.
It looked like you got some fans there on YouTube that was cheering you on too. So I think that's
if I could, I'd like to give a shout out to Irvin, longtime buddy of the family from out in California. He lives up in Michigan now. Great dude. Try to get him in here one day.
Yeah, signups are always free and always open. So Thanks for advocating for us. But man, 113 laps. You were up front the whole time. What was it like?
Busy. I'm telling you that second stint there with with not taking tires on that first pit stop was a little dicey. You really got to work the wheel with those worn tires, and then of course getting into pit lane with 56, 57 laps on your tires is always a little tricky as well. I about lost it there coming into the pits. But yeah, what a great race. I mean, Jason would always get me, coming out of the pits, and then a few laps later, I'd finally catch him, and we'd have a good battle there. And he just got me there at the end. I was hoping I could hold him off for second, but you can't mess with talent like that between him and Dustin. They're the top of the field dang near every week. So
Oh, you're making a name for yourself, Trevor. You got anything for George?
Yeah, I was just gonna say congrats. I mean, you've been close to podium finish a number of times this season, so it's just nice to see you actually get it. It's well deserved.
thank you, Trevor. I appreciate that. Again, thanks for everything you guys do, and welcome back, James.
Thanks, man. Thanks for everybody's support. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Congrats for a great podium here, George. Best finish so far. So hopefully we'll get a couple more steps up.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, that's George Harris, finished third tonight after 113 laps. Not easy to do. This crowd. And then Jason Phillips in the 88 started second, finished second. See if we can get him on the line. Hey, Jason, congratulations on a nice, strong P2 there.
Y'all got me?
Got you loud and clear, man. You got us?
Okay. Oh yeah. Welcome back, James. Good to have you back, man.
Glad to be back, Jason. Glad to be back. Glad to see you up there running. Well, you had to work for it those last couple of laps.
I didn't think I calculated my fuel and I pit even a lap later than what I had planned that I'd have enough, and I had to save fuel just a little bit, about maybe a half a gallon on that last stint just to be able to make it. But man, that second stint with not being able to change tires, I don't know what Dustin's got or because they were catching me at the end of that stint. There's something I'm not understanding, but again, more seat time, more experience, I'll hopefully catch on. But I had fun dicing it up with Dustin there at the beginning, and definitely there at the end. That was that was intense, and a lot of fun. And again,
What you got, Trevor? You got anything for Trevor there or Jason there, Trevor?
Yeah, I guess I mean, you kind of answered my question about the fuel saving there, because it really looked like 87 was faster and had him there at the end of the race, and after a few laps you were able to pass him back. So I guess, did he pass you because you were trying to save fuel, or did you figure something out running behind him?
well, again, he over a stint he would catch me every stint, but that last stint I was having to just burp the throttle every now and then, and I started. I don't know if you were noticing, I was really keeping the low line when he went to pass me. I stayed on the bottom because I was just trying to run the smallest distance around the track, trying to save fuel. And finally, with about 6, 7 laps to go, I had .1 to the good. So that's when I started really trying to at least try to keep up with him. I didn't really expect to pass him back because I know he pit a lap after me, so I figured he was really good to the end. So I don't know. It was
Drop the
fun though.
hammer. Looked like it was fun. Tell me about the pink, Big Ass Fans paint. I haven't seen pink in a while. I've been away for a while, but the paint.
Oh, I just changing colors. I made a I've got a whole pink truck I've been sitting on. I was waiting
Okay.
for another race. Just again, I've made a few, got just different colors. Nothing special about it. Just
All good.
it,
It looks
it
good.
looked good.
Getting up
Yeah, in
there.
the dark.
It looks great, especially when they're going by up into second place on the podium. Jason Phillips tied your best run after Atlanta. So lots of racing left in the season. So congratulations, man. Early days. Let's go on to next week.
Thank you guys. Thank you Midwest. Thank you Trevor and James. Glad to have you
Yeah,
back, sir.
congrats, buddy.
Thank you
Congrats,
guys.
Jason. Glad to be back. That takes us up to the winner, Dustin Reinstedel. Another win, race number 5 of 6 for Dustin Reinstedel. Congratulations, Dustin, from the pole to the win. The only time you gave up the lead was in the pit cycle. So couldn't ask for much more than that, eh?
Hey, I did everything I did tonight. I did just so I could talk to you, James. Glad to hear you back. Not that I didn't like talking to Trevor while you were gone. Trevor's
Sure.
filled in real good. But
Yeah.
glad to
Well,
have you
I'm
back.
all out of questions for you, so James, take it away.
You only asked the same thing 8 times in 6 races, but it's all good, man. Yeah, I guess you got a lot of laps at Las Vegas, so you kind of knew what you had coming in.
Yeah, this place has changed a lot over the last. I think we usually come here about every season. Over the last like 3 seasons, 3 or 4 seasons ago, it was like a super speedway for whatever reason, whatever update they did at that time. Like we were all 2x2. You were guarding the inside lane until the tires wore out. And last year it was a little better, and then this year it's kind of like a good happy medium, I guess. The first like 15 laps feel like you're just blocking on the last lap of the Daytona 500 every lap. Um, I think I mirror drove the whole first 12 to 15 laps with Jason behind me. It's just I guess they're kind of like this at every mile and a half that looks the cookie cutter mile and a half, I guess. The draft is just so big on new tires. It's kind of hard to manage. But this place it's got 3 or 4 different lines that you have to run, but for whatever reason, the top never comes in with the trucks. So it was kind of just, I started off low, just trying to keep Jason behind me, and then as I realized he wasn't closing as much anymore, I started kind of arcing the corner and just watching the lap times behind me, trying to keep picking up stuff throughout the race.
You had 31-point lead coming into this race. You're going to gain a couple more. You're leading the most laps, et cetera, et cetera. But moving on to next week at Dover. You going to be able to
Yeah,
join us that one? I know you're going to be
I
somewhere
will
maybe.
be. I'll be back from Vegas on Friday morning. Got a early flight Sunday, and then coming back from Vegas on Friday morning on a overnight flight. So that'll be miserable.
Yeah. Red Eye. Price is right.
Yeah, price is right. It helps. We're going out for the golf coaches convention, so that'll be nice. See some good friends and colleagues, guys that get paid a lot more than I do.
All right. So tell us what Putt View is. You got them on your car. Let's check
So
this out.
PuttView is our yardage book company. So what that is like every time we're on the greens at a golf tournament, we use PuttView. Basically, it shows us like what the slope percentage is on the green, if it's right to left putt, left to right putt, things like that. It's extremely technical and extremely simple at the same time. But it also has like elevation changes from the fairways, the green tees, the fairways, stuff like that. So it's kind of like a little notebook basically that we carry around, and our school partners with them. They do a big discount for all the college programs that use them.
Right on. So it gives you something to study and keep record of when you come back to them.
Absolutely.
Right on. Well, it worked for you tonight. Congrats to you and your sponsor, PuttView. Another win, 5 out of 6 over Delaware, the Monster Mile. We'll see if you can do it again. Dustin, thanks again for joining us. Congratulations on a great race.
Yes, sir. Thanks, James. Good to see you back in here, and thanks, Trevor, for coming in.
Yeah, buddy.
Congrats.
So glad to be back. I don't know if there's anywhere else I'd rather be than with my friends and family here at Midwest Motorsports. Thanks for all the love I've been getting. Direct messages, offline, everybody. I feel it. It definitely helped me carry it through. So thanks to everybody. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It means a lot to me. Trevor, great job, man. Outstanding. Looking forward to the rest of the season as much as you can. Maybe do some in-race reporting too, right, Trevor? You got your eye on a track that you want to get in?
Yeah, I think 2 weeks from now at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, my home track. I got to represent Canada there, so I'll be racing that one as an in-race reporter. But next week at Dover, as far as I know, it's the 2 of us in the booth for the whole race. So looking forward to it.
Right on. Right on. Me too. For all the Midwest Motorsports admins that make this league great, I'm James J. reminding you, stay in your lane.
And I approve of this message.